up guys, Veganic here. I'm here at the Woodstock Fruit Festival with John Kohler. So John, I've been having this question and it's something I've been worrying about too, is can you keep your garden 100% vegan, meaning not using any animal products such as cow manure and things like that? Is it possible?
Yeah, I have many friends that actually have a garden and they do keep it veganic, and you can grow veganically, but you need to make a definition of, to you, what is veganic. Are worm castings vegan? I mean, they come out of a worm. Is a worm an animal? I mean, honey comes out of bees, and maybe many vegans don't consider, honey a vegan product. So it's up to each person's definition. My personal belief is that, I try to do things in accordance with nature. In nature, there wouldn't be mounds of cow poop sitting that we would spread on the land, or trees wouldn't be getting like massive cow dumps right next to it each and every day. Yeah, maybe there was a cow walking through the forest or animals in the forest, and yeah, leave their poop here and there. But for the most part, and in my opinion, plants should be fed with things out in nature, like the leaves that compost down, or that fall off the trees, or the wood, the carbon source of the trunks of the trees that fall down and then compost down. So that makes the majority of my garden and my soil, and I do use small amounts of manure. Once again, if you do veganic gardening, it can be significantly more challenging, but it is possible. I do have friends that do it. I have an episode actually on why not to use manure in your garden with my friend Don Weaver, who grows veganically. And he uses the main things if you're going to grow veganically, super important: compost, compost, compost. Not only bacterial compost, you also want the fungal dominated compost. You also want to add the microbes, the beneficial microbes, bacteria, the fungi, and also the rock dust and the trace minerals. Those are the best tips. Oh, and things like kelp, worm castings, if those are allowable by you as well. Super important to pay attention, because it will be harder, but it is possible. I choose to take not the super easy route, but a more, approach that I like. I will use some small amounts of manure if it happens to be in something, but I don't want to use the majority of the stuff I'm growing is not in manure. I will use worm castings. I will not use and will not use blood or bone meal, and don't recommend you guys use that either. Once again, these products can burn your crops, much like manure can if it's not fully composted. I don't want to put things on my crops that would burn them. I don't want to eat foods that are going to burn my insides. You would not drink battery acid. Why would you put something on your crops that's going to kill them if it's in that strong amounts? I want to put compost. You can't burn your plants with a good, varied compost. It's just not going to happen. So, that also can make gardening easier. So I hope that answers your question there.